Hammock Coast is a paradise. Everything that you could possibly want to see or do is here, whether it be boating on our rivers, in our salt marshes, sitting on the beach enjoying an afternoon, or going up for a hike somewhere or a bike ride in some of our forested areas. I'm Richard Camlin. I grew up in Georgetown. I've lived here for 47 years enjoying the Hammock Coast. I am the coordinator of adult education at Hammocks. The Hammock Coast is in Georgetown County. It is between Charleston and Myrtle Beach. What I love about this area is that you can do a little bit of everything. You could go bird watching, you could go fishing. If you don't want to take something, you can just kayak and enjoy the waters. You can ride a bike on the Bike the Neck. Got great properties that are set aside and conserved that are available for people to enjoy as well. I love kayaking because you're really one with nature. It's just you and the boat and the environment. You can hear things that you would not hear if you were being propelled by a motor. I love it because if you're in a salt marsh, you might have a sea turtle pop its head up next to you. You might have dolphins come up and kind of follow you along. Sometimes you might scare some spot tails in the creeks as well. If you go in the rivers, hopefully an alligator won't be close by, but you might see one at a distance, and you'll see egrets. You can see ospreys on the rivers, and you can hear and see and do in a way that you can't with a real boat. If you're used to kayaking and you want to go to the next step, I'd highly recommend doing kayak fishing. The kayaks are pretty much going to be the same. They might be a sit-on-top design as opposed to sit-in, but you can have a rod holder and troll for fish just like you would if you were on a regular boat. So we have different ways of seeing the water by kayak. You can do different tours. Black River Outdoors will take you through Huntington Beach to see the state park salt marshes. You can also use them to see rice fields and see rivers, wildlife opportunities, birding opportunities, and even some fishing opportunities from those kayaks. Fishing in this area is so popular because there's so many places. It's not like you're stuck with one pond. You can go fishing in a freshwater pond, or we've got multiple rivers, multiple types of species of fish, and then we've also got our saltwater environments, the salt marshes as well as the ocean, all producing great opportunities for fishing. There are lots of great places to go biking, whether you want the fast pace or the slower pace to take things in. Downtown Georgetown is great. Over on Pawleys Island, the historic district, riding the streets there. If you want something a little faster pace, you might want to look into the Bike the Neck area, which is about 10 miles that will run you from Pawleys up to about Murrells Inlet. You could even go riding at Huntington Beach State Park and other places as well. So the Hammock Coast is great for birding. Partly because there's so many different habitats, so you can see so many different kinds of birds. They migrate through spring and fall, so the woods just kind of change colors in a sense because you have so many different new birds that aren't here year-round. And then you also have in the wintertime the waterfowl that comes through. So birding, whether you want to bird as an observer or if you're a duck hunter or just want to get out and see what's there, we have a great opportunity. The Hammock Coast has a lot of different places to go to. Probably the number one would be Huntington Beach State Park because they have so many different environments. You've got the salt marsh, there's the beach, there's the wooded areas. They've got something like 300 species or more that have been found in that location. Here at Hammocks, we also have a lot of the same habitats, so we have a lot of the same species. Brook Green Gardens, you can see birds there. Or if you just wanted to go to a public beach in our area and just sit down on the beach and watch little shorebirds, you can see them that way easily as well. If you come to the Hammock Coast to experience nature, it's a great place for you to come and disconnect. We've got our wonderful beaches for you to relax on. You can get out on the waterways and you'll see things that will just sort of calm you down and make you really happy where you are and appreciate all of the land that we have that's preserved in our area. Getting a chance to get one with nature and really sort of disconnect and slow down for a little while and take in all the beauty that we have around us.